For centuries, the idea of homeownership has been associated with bigger spaces, sprawling yards, and multiple bedrooms. But as housing markets shift, prices surge, and lifestyles evolve, a new question emerges. Is a one-bedroom, one-bathroom house a smart investment or a costly compromise? Across the world, millions of people are downsizing, rethinking space, and prioritizing affordability over square footage. But does a smaller home truly offer financial freedom, or does it come with hidden costs and unexpected limitations? This is the story of the one-bedroom house phenomenon, and why it might just be the future of modern living. The changing landscape of home ownership. For decades, the American dream was built on large homes, white picket fences, and the belief that bigger is always better. But today, that dream is being redefined. In cities like New York, San Francisco, and London, housing prices have reached record highs. Mortgage rates fluctuate unpredictably, and inflation has made traditional home ownership seem increasingly out of reach. The response? Many buyers are scaling down, choosing smaller, more efficient homes over traditional multi-bedroom houses. Young professionals, retirees, and minimalists are all part of a growing movement that values location, affordability, and convenience over size. But the shift isn't just about money, it's about lifestyle. The financial breakdown. Does it really save you money? At first glance, a smaller home seems like the most affordable option, but is it actually cheaper in the long run? Purchase price. The cost of a one-bedroom home varies widely depending on location, property type, and market demand. In Los Angeles, a one-bedroom house can cost anywhere from $500,000 to $900,000, depending on location. In Texas or Florida, the same type of home might be available for $150,000 to $300,000. In rural areas, one-bedroom homes can be found for as little as $75,000, but the purchase price is just the beginning. Hidden costs of a small home. Many buyers assume that smaller homes automatically mean lower expenses, but that's not always the case. 1. Property taxes. Property taxes are based on the home's assessed value, which can still be high even for a small house. A small home in a high-tax state like New Jersey or Illinois can still cost thousands per year in taxes. 2. Homeowner's insurance. The location, crime rates, and weather risks all impact insurance costs. In flood-prone areas, insurance can be as high as $3,000 per year, even for a small home. 3. Repairs and maintenance. Even a one-bedroom house needs regular maintenance. A new roof, plumbing issues, or electrical work can cost thousands, just like in larger homes. Many smaller homes are older properties, which means higher maintenance costs over time. Does a one-bedroom house appreciate in value? One of the biggest factors in home ownership is whether the property will increase in value over time. Larger homes in desirable areas typically appreciate faster. One-bedroom houses may have limited demand, affecting resale value. In booming real estate markets, even small homes can see a significant increase in value. If a buyer purchases a one-bedroom home in a high-growth area, they might see excellent returns in just a few years. But in a slower market, reselling a small home can be challenging. Renting versus owning. Which one wins? For many, the biggest debate isn't which home to buy, but whether buying even makes sense at all. The case for renting. Renting a one-bedroom property might seem like a smarter option for those who prioritize flexibility and low maintenance costs. Renting means no maintenance expenses. Landlords handle repairs. It provides mobility. If a job changes, moving is easier. In some cities, rent is cheaper than a mortgage, making it a better short-term financial choice. However, renters don't build equity, and rent prices can increase annually. The case for buying. A mortgage payment remains relatively stable, while rent can rise unpredictably. A small home can be an appreciating asset, generating long-term wealth. Some first-time homebuyer programs make it easier to afford a small home, but for buyers, a one-bedroom home comes with risks. If they outgrow the space, they may need to sell or rent it out. Who is buying one-bedroom homes? Not long ago, one-bedroom homes were seen as starter properties or vacation rentals, but today, they are a legitimate housing choice for a wide range of buyers. 1. Young professionals. For single professionals, owning a small home in a prime location makes sense. It offers independence without the high costs of a larger home. 2. Retirees and empty nesters. After years of maintaining large family homes, many retirees are downsizing. A one-bedroom house is easier to maintain and offers financial stability. 3. Real estate investors. Investors are purchasing one-bedroom homes as short-term rentals, targeting travelers, business professionals, and digital nomads. 4. The minimalist movement. Many people today are embracing a less is more mentality. A smaller home encourages a clutter-free, simple lifestyle, focusing on experiences rather than material possessions. The downsides of a one-bedroom home. While a one-bedroom house offers many benefits, it comes with several downsides. 1. Lack of space. Storage can be challenging, and even a single person might feel cramped over time. 2. Limited resale market. Families and larger households rarely buy one-bedroom homes, making them harder to sell. 3. Less room for growth. Life changes quickly. If you get married, start working from home, or need extra space, a one-bedroom house might not be enough. But perhaps the biggest long-term risk is in the real estate market itself. The future of small homes. A smart investment or a temporary trend? The demand for smaller, more affordable homes is growing. Developers are focusing on compact, energy-efficient designs, and urban areas are creating more housing solutions for smaller living spaces. Experts predict that while larger homes will always be in demand, smaller, well-located homes will continue to appeal to younger buyers, retirees, and investors. Is a one-bedroom home a long-term solution? One of the biggest concerns with buying a one-bedroom home is whether it remains practical long-term. Many buyers initially see it as a starter home, with plans to upgrade later. However, in a volatile housing market, selling might not be as easy as expected. Some homeowners find themselves stuck with a space that no longer meets their needs, whether due to changing careers, family expansion, or a shift to remote work. Additionally, while renting out a small property can generate passive income, it may not be as profitable as multi-bedroom homes, which often appeal to a wider range of tenants. This raises a critical question. Is a one-bedroom house a stepping stone or a potential trap? The answer depends on financial planning, lifestyle priorities, and future flexibility. But for those who embrace minimalist living, it can still be a smart and rewarding investment. Is it worth it? So, is a one-bedroom, one-bathroom home actually worth it? It depends. If you value simplicity, affordability, and location, a one-bedroom home can be a great choice. If you plan to expand your family or need flexibility, a larger home might be a better investment. Ultimately, the best home isn't the biggest. It's the one that fits your life, your budget, and your future plans. What do you think? Would you buy a one-bedroom home, or do you think bigger is always better? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the real estate market, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth content.